So we have all of our slides created, the contents on those slides the way we want them, background music, special effects. It's time now to focus on the self-running portion of our presentation. That's what we're going to be doing in this chapter. And one of the first things you'll want to do is preview your presentation, just to get a feel for the flow. You'll also want to have in the back of your mind thoughts about how much time you need on each slide. Should people be clicking, or should the slide be advancing on its own? So that's what we're going to do with our Leaf and Mortar presentation we've been building. You can open up Leaf and Mortar 0301 from the Chapter 3 folder of your exercise files if you're catching up. We're on slide 1, but it really doesn't matter where you are. We're going to start this presentation from the beginning. You can do that by pressing F5 on your keyboard. You can go up to the Quick Access toolbar. If you see the slideshow button up here, start from beginning, that's going to work. Or just go down to the very bottom of your screen and click the slideshow button there. It's going to begin the presentation. You can see our first slide with music in the background. Things kind of slide into place using that morph effect. We should be stopped there though and click one of those links, so we'll have to think about that. Also, there's not enough time to read everything and look at all of the pictures on screen before one slide moves on to the next. Here are some buttons. They disappear. We need to pause there as well. These are all things that we're thinking about before we go into rehearsing the slide timings a little bit later. For this one with the video, whatever slide timings are applied will only take effect after the video has completed from start to finish. So in this case, you can see the video running, and then there's some things happening like zooming in and out. It's kind of moving around. We might want to trim this video, shorten it, and then of course we want people to click the buttons down at the bottom. We don't want it automatically advancing to the next slide like it just did. Need time to read, to look at the images. You can see there are some buttons down at the bottom. They disappear, so we need to pause on that slide. Wherever we have buttons, we need to pause, and then this should loop around back to the beginning. So let's press Escape. We just previewed our presentation, and now we know that there are certain timings that need to be applied to some slides. There are slides that need to be clicked, and that's going to be important when we rehearse our slide timings in the next movie.